So we've been talking quite a bit about the anti-Taylor Swift hysteria that has gotten into Republicans. You know, it all started, she started dating Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce has some ad deals with Bud Light, which of course is hated by conservatives because they had some trans influencer do an ad with them. He also has a deal with Pfizer where he like promotes the COVID vaccine. So this guy is like, you know, conservatives despise this man with a burning passion. Taylor Swift they hate. I think in 2020 she endorsed Biden. She got people to sign up to vote relatively recently with just some, you know, some vague post on it. And she's like a standard resistance liberal, but she hasn't even endorsed Biden in 2024 yet. She hasn't said anything about politics in a very long time. But she keeps going to these football games because Travis Kelce is her boyfriend. And, you know, the cameras will show her for maybe 20 seconds throughout the course of a game. And for whatever reason, this is just triggering conservatives into oblivion where they melt down and they absolutely despise her and they're developing all these conspiracy theories around her. So here's Charles Barkley on his new CNN show. He's going to comment on the anti-Taylor Swift frenzy that's currently sweeping conservative Republicans. And this is funny.
I watched the tape where fans were screaming at her as she was leaving the game. If you're screaming at her because your team lost, I heard a couple guys...
Was screaming negatively about her?
Oh, yeah.
What were they saying?
You ruined football.
Oh, please.
I said, wait a minute. Your
please.
First, I'll just say, I'm going to look right in that camera. If you're screaming at Taylor Swift saying she ruined her, you're just a loser. You're just a loser or a jackass. You can be A or B.
One of the two.
One of the two.
You know what? When it comes to the Super Bowl, where a lot of people who don't watch football all year long double the audience even of the conference championship games, part of that is the halftime entertainment.
Yes.
A huge part of it is the commercials.
Yes.
So for people all of a sudden, because they don't like something about Taylor Swift, either they don't like the Chiefs or they've inferred that Taylor Swift might not be a Trumper, then they're annoyed by Taylor Swift. I can guarantee you that all this news on Fox News would not be happening if she was wearing a MAGA hat. Yeah. They would love it.
Oh, but look at all the new people she's brought to the NFL. You see young teen girls who are now watching football.
And it's hard to imagine the Super Bowl could have a larger rating, but in a small percentage, it may even up that. And in terms of merchandise sales, the Travis Kelce jerseys and all the rest, and the attention to regular season games, the NFL reigns supreme not only over sports, but over all of American entertainment. In a fractionalized universe, it's the only thing that consistently aggregates huge audiences. Like 90 of the top 100 rated television shows in a given year are football games, almost all of them NFL games. And so you would think they couldn't improve on that, but now they've tapped into another demographic.
That's actually totally true. You know, I saw the ratings numbers, and it really does look like all the games that she's at, there is an uptick, like a noticeable uptick in viewership. And, you know, look, do I know the numbers overall? No. You know, might she squeeze out an extra 5% just because of her existence and she's into football, so the Swifties get more into football? It could be, right? It could be 2%, could be 5%, could be 15%. I don't know, but there's clearly some impact. But the thing that's incredible to me is that everything, even things that are genuinely non-political become political because the right loses their goddamn mind. I mean, you saw Vivek Ramaswamy's tweet where he built up this whole deep state Taylor Swift conspiracy theory that, oh, I bet what's going to happen is, I bet the NFL rigged this game so that the Chiefs win. Then they're going to rig the Super Bowl. Then you're going to have like a marriage proposal between Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. That I think is possible. But like, or they'll take that moment to endorse Joe Biden to drag his carcass across the finish line. This is Vivek's theory. And this is something that is apparently widely believed on the right. That is all a deep state plot. Taylor Swift is a Pentagon psyop, and they're going to prop up Joe Biden's dead carcass. And that's how they're going to get him to win. Totally disregarding the fact that in 2016, for example, Hillary Clinton had every single celebrity under the sun, not only endorsing her, but doing events with her, doing rallies with her. I remember a rally, I think LeBron James was at one of the rallies, and other A-list celebrities were at the rallies. And they tried, and guess what? Ultimately, that didn't even matter in terms of changing an election. See, here's the thing. You're not going to change the election with a Taylor Swift endorsement, but I think what is possible is The really over-the-top hysteria and mania and hatred and vitriol that's directed at Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce just for existing, I think that could negatively polarize a lot of normies against Republicans because they go, these motherfuckers look insane. They're really extreme. You hate Taylor. Why now? What exactly is going on? How did this become to you like, you know, she's Che Guevara reincarnated? Like, how did this happen? How did this happen? Because none of it adds up. None of it makes sense. So I think normies would just be repelled by the sort of weird conspiracy theories and extremism and vitriolic hatred for Taylor Swift. I mean, we got to the point where one of the, I'm forgetting which sports host it was, but he came out and did a whole rant about like, everybody fucking chill. Everybody chill with directing all your hatred at Taylor Swift simply for existing and having Travis Kelce as her boyfriend. But conservatives can't help themselves. I mean, the best point about this is imagine that conservative America, Republicans, have now negatively polarized themselves against the #1 pop star in the world and the most American thing of all time, football. But don't worry, as Jack Posobiec says, they got Taylor Swift, we got Ted Nugent and John Voight and Kid Rock. Yeah. Good luck with that dream team. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.